Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I haven't thought of some clickbaity title to give this one, and I haven't thought of a broader concept for it to be about either, so this is just going to be me making a beat so that I don't go, what is it now? It's been a while since I've uploaded. Yeah, I don't want to go 3 months without uploading a video, so just a filler episode, I guess, but gonna be making a beat in this one. Remember to like and subscribe. Yeah, that's about it for now. Alright, hopefully OBS is capturing this pretty good, but right now I'm just looking for a sample. I got this playlist that has a bass line that I really like, so I'm gonna rip that to Audacity. Alright, that should have what I need. If you're wondering why there's no face cam like throughout the video, I could not get it to work, so I'm gonna work on that, but for right now you're gonna have to just be fine without it. It'll pop up in the corner if it decides to work. Something to do to this sample while we're in Audacity. Let's change it by 3% pitch shift. That's what I pitch shift most of my samples, just for copyright reasons and to give it a more distinguished sound. So let's get the source. Song is called Shrimp Dance, and that is what we'll call it in the file explorer. Now I'm gonna need more than just a bass line because I think I'm gonna low pass that a little bit. So for that bass line, it was pretty much just sticking to the root note. So what I'm gonna want to do now is find another sample of a song that sticks to the root note. Let's look at some house records, see if any of this has some stuff. They stick to root notes pretty often in this. So what I'm looking for right now is I'm looking for a break in the song. You know, some part where the beat kind of gets taken out. I could work with it with the beat still in there, but the chords are usually pretty quiet in these songs. So trying to find a section where they drop the drums. Alright, I think we'll just go with that, so let's record that. Alright, that should be good. Let's chop it right there. Alright, we'll just slide that back. Let's pitch shift it. Bring it up the gain a little bit too, because it's pretty quiet. That sounded pretty vibey. I still haven't fully decided like what genre or vibe I'm going for here. Bring the actual project BPM up to that. That sounds about right. Let's stretch it back out. That alone would make a pretty good like vaporwave record, but that's not what we're doing here. Sounds like it's lagging a little bit. Let's go -62. We can just put a bit of attack and release on there to kind of even it out a little bit. Now we got a pitch shifted up there. So now we got this kind of ambient pad sound in the back. Let's what should we do? Let's stereo enhance it. This could probably be pitch shifted a little bit higher, so 1.46. Alright, that sounded like okay. I might turn that down quite a bit, like significantly, later in the project, but for right now, that sounded okay. Let's move that over here. Now let's work on a bit of audio design here. We can turn this back up to 100 because it's bass. We're going to want a lot of that. So starting out, let's EQ that. We can take out the highs. That bass line is mainly what I want. There we go. Now let's compress that quite a bit. Yeah, that's very heavily compressed. Okay. Now I'm gonna do something that those of you that make beats are not gonna like. I'm gonna head over to the master and I'm gonna slap on a compressor. Gonna put the ratio to 20. Gonna put the threshold to 0.98 and the attack to 10. It's pretty minimal, but it does affect the overall feel of the track pretty good. I like it at least. Now let's just add some drums. We're just gonna go with the basics this time, nothing crazy. We can do something that I've been doing a bit recently. Gonna pan the hi-hats 40 to the right. leave the clap in, you know, full mono. We can pan this 40 to the left just to kind of even it out, stereo-wise a little bit. Get that full release going. Alright, I do like that kick sound, but the kick and the bass are really not mixing well here. A lot of people won't realize this, like if you're listening to a song just in playback, but it definitely bugs me right now. So let's try this kick sound. Okay, so that one's even worse. Let's try boosting the kicks to see if they can punch through. I don't know if that's going to do it either. We'll try this one. Alright, so far that's the option that I like the best, is just boost and kick one. Let's try bass boosting it and setting it back down to 100. Oh, that one's not bad actually. Let's just go with that. We'll roll with that. Should we add a Congo? Let's do that. Pitch those up. That bass line is almost lagging a little bit. Let's put it up 20. Do I want to EQ this differently? Here, let me put the EQ at the end actually, because it's hitting that one frequency I really don't like. The root note is fine, but those higher up ones are a little bit not so great, so I'm going to knock those down a little bit. That's basically what I just did. Should I layer it with a snare? I'll give it a try. Alright, we can turn that down. Let's go 50. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Here, we'll just add this little perk at the end. So let's slap some reverb on there, put it to 0.25. We will reduce it to mono, and then we'll stereo enhance it. Just something that I like doing for perks. Then we'll just turn that way down because the stereo enhancer makes stuff pretty loud. There we go. So now just add a little bit more. This is going to be a pretty minimal beat. Like there's not going to be a lot of counter melodies on all that stuff, so gonna leave this one pretty open. That's always a constant battle, is you really want to add more, but some beats really don't need it, and it can actually kind of take away from it if you add too much. So I like this one. Let me see how that sounds with the pad on top of it. Okay, so that definitely needs a bit of work. Let me try fine-tuning the bass and the pad again. I don't like that clap being in there though, that's the thing. Because I really want this to be more ambient. What is that clap? Alright, so that's a pretty good frequency. Chop the lows. Like I said, does not need to be anything crazy, because we can pitch shift it to give it a bit of dynamics. Why does that still feel like a little bit too low? 1.47. So what's happening is it's got some weird thing that because of the pitch shifter, I'm getting overtones that are lower than intended. They weren't originally there. So to, you know, kind of get past that, I have to pitch shift it higher than it needs to be pitch shifted, basically. So that's what I'm doing. Right, that's about it. Like, that sounds pretty good. Like I said, this is one of those things that you want to leave a bit more spacious. So I'm not going to add a ton of counter melodies to this one. This was just a pretty quick cook up there. Yeah, I'll structure the beat. I don't have the whiplash tag right now, so you won't be hearing that. That's on my old computer. I still got to go and grab that. Yeah, like and subscribe, and especially if you have any ideas for videos that you would want me to make, just leave it in the comments. I'll definitely get around to it sometime. Just anything that you want me to make a beat out of, or you know, whatever, just let me know. And yeah, I'll structure the beat and I'll let you guys listen to it real quick. All right, subscribe, like, bye.